Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, back again at the Propertymark 2021 conference, and I'm joined by Melissa York, who is the Deputy Property Editor for The Times. Melissa, there are stories abound out there of property management firms overinflating their invoices for block management. Is it time that block management got regulated? Talk to me.
I would say absolutely yes. It seems absurd that you can set up a block management firm with a business card in your bedroom.
Should we set one up ourselves?
Well, if we did, we could be handed about 500 grand of people's money, of other people's money on day one. I mean, it seems like a pretty good deal. You can see why lots of people would go into it. So yeah, it is a bit absurd that these leaseholder funds aren't as protected in trust as they should be. Also, you can apply through the legislation to have a look at the accounts, but the data you get back, you'd need to hire an accountant to make any sense of it. Residents that are in charge of their own properties, who are performed a right to manage, for instance, this doesn't just affect leaseholders, it also affects freeholders on kind of housing estates where they're paying estate management charges. It also affects people that have got the right to manage, because especially with big blocks of flats, you still need a managing agent in order to facilitate the management of the building. So if you can't trust these firms that you're hiring, and basically you're going through a trial and error process of hiring a firm, seeing if they run off with your money, and then if they do, firing them and getting another one, it seems like a very inefficient way to go about things. And then not only that, you've also got evidence of real criminal wrongdoing in the industry, and currently the voluntary regulators can only issue them with fines and retraining or expel them. They can carry on trading as a business.
Do you think the government have got bigger fish to fry? Because obviously with most apartments you've got the cladding issue, and this has almost gone to the bottom of the queue?
The block management, I think block management is very much tied up with cladding, actually.
So do you think this isn't a golden opportunity for the government to look at it all?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as part of its leasehold reforms as well. And I understand the need to kind of not overburden, because as you said, it's very archaic property law. You don't want to overburden Parliament with all these kind of complicated things, but they're all interconnected. Leasehold, service charges, block management, cladding, all interconnected. You've got, there was one instance where we had a managing agent that whacked a £34,000 professional fee to replace £3,000 worth of cladding. It's all connected.
Sounds like good money to me.
And this is it, so really you can't look at the liability of leaseholders without also looking at who's billing the leaseholders, where that comes from, how it's regulated.
I mean, when you consider that almost 1 in 5 houses in the UK is an apartment, and most of them are in these apartment blocks, this is an important issue, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are 4.2 million leaseholders, leasehold properties in the UK, so many more leaseholders. It's a big thing. And also when you think about, we need to build tons more housing. The places where people want to live are cities and on the outskirts of cities. Land is high land values. We need to build densely in order to build a lot. How do you do that? You build blocks of flats. If you build blocks of flats and they're being sold under this kind of archaic property law, and no one's having a look at the regulation that surrounds it, it's ripe for exploitation. Indeed, it has been exploited.
Thank you for your time today. It's been very insightful.
Thank you.